Tara Button, the CEO of Buy Me Once. We find the longest lasting, highest quality products on the planet. I'm excited because a SURI toothbrush has just arrived for me to have a look at, and I'm going to just open the box in front of you now and we'll see what it looks like and what's inside. So, ooh, very nice, good vibrations. It's nice to see from the package that they are a B Corp, which means that they subscribe to more sustainable and ethical practices than most businesses. We've got this box in between. It says SURI, because our habits can change the world. Agree with that. And you see, so inside we have a case which I believe charges the toothbrush as well. And then the toothbrush is here inside the charging case. In the bottom of the box there's a USB cable and some brush heads, I think. So we've got one brush head, and this is the mirror mount. The mirror mount is something I appreciate because it means that you don't get that manky bottom. It's a very simple thing with a sticky piece on the back and a magnet on the front. And I believe once I put this on my wall, the toothbrush itself, let's check this out. Yeah, it just sticks to it. So that's going to be pretty good, I think. In this box, I think there is a USB charging stand. It's quite nice, it snaps on. First impressions, the packaging is beautiful and also recyclable, which I appreciate. The brush itself is, I mean, so easy to put together, one click, and it's a very sleek and attractive design, really. So I can see it looking rather nice in my bathroom. This is the case that you can choose to buy. It charges the toothbrush as well as obviously protecting it from the dirt when you are out traveling. Opens like this. I believe that it has a ultraviolet light in it which helps to kill any germs, which is obviously an added bonus. One of the reasons I was interested in SURI is because my toothbrush, which I have had for a good few years now, has started to need charging every couple of days, which is a little bit of a pain. And I know that the SURI toothbrush lasts around 40 days. My father has the toothbrush, got it for Christmas last year, and I know that he gets an amazing amount of charge out of it. Most standard electric toothbrushes, if the battery does start to fail, which they all will eventually, you can't replace it. And this for me is the real difference when it comes to the SURI brush, because they've thought about this and they've made the brush so that it can be repairable. You can replace the battery within it, which is what we need for sustainability rather than chucking away an entire brush for a new battery. In terms of comparisons with the Oral-B brush, the Oral-B obviously goes round and round in circles with its circular head. And that's the sound it makes. The SURI has a vibration to it. It's quieter, but both are recommended by dentists for excellent cleans. I'm going to try the SURI toothbrush out now with a little bit of toothpaste, see what it feels like in the mouth. Ooh, hello. And I'll report back. Verdict on how it feels to brush with a SURI toothbrush. It was interesting. I wasn't expecting it to feel that different, but actually there's a real tingliness to the SURI, which I really enjoyed. It certainly makes you feel like your mouth's being refreshed in a way that perhaps other brushes don't. The Oral-B, which I'm very used to, is more of a kind of a drilling sensation. Not that it hurts, but it's kind of more of a round, solid sensation, whereas the SURI is more kind of tingly and leaves your teeth feeling like everything's been refreshed in there. And I certainly have a really nice kind of clean, slippery feeling, which is obviously what you want after having cleaned your teeth. So I'm pleased with the way that it cleans. It certainly cleans, as far as I can tell, as well as the Oral-B, and I enjoyed the sensation of it in my mouth. What I would say is that it's more slimline in some ways than the head of the Oral-B, so I was able to get it to my back teeth in a way that I've always struggled with slightly with the Oral-B. The main important stats around the brush are that it vibrates at 33,000 vibrations per minute, which I believe is very good in terms of being able to provide that deep clean. The charge for the brush lasts 40 days, which is really excellent and certainly much better than I'm getting with my current toothbrush. And it charges within 4 hours, which is nice and quick. Inside the box is a quick start guide that tells you everything you need to know. You should charge the electric toothbrush first, click the head in place, and the clean that you get when it's on the white light is the everyday clean, and the blue light is the polish mode. SURI have included in the box a mailer, a free mailer, so when you have 4 brush heads that are ready to be recycled, you pop them in here, and you don't need to even put a stamp on it. You put it in the post and it will be sent back to them free to be recycled, which is something I really appreciate. If you're wondering what the bristles feel like, the SURI bristles I would say are around a kind of a medium soft, just by running my thumb along it, in comparison to, I have a harder bristle here. The SURI certainly didn't cause me any pain in my mouth or bleeding gums, which was really nice. And but it felt like is getting in there and giving it enough of a clean, so I would say that's about right for me. SURI have a couple of interesting warranties. The first is the 100-day smile guarantee. So if you don't like the toothbrush within 100 days, you can get a refund, no questions asked, which is pretty generous. The other warranties that they have on offer are if you subscribe to their brush head service, where they send you new brush heads periodically, which you would need to change. They give you a lifetime guarantee on the brush. So this doesn't cover you smashing it about, but if there is a defect with the brush, they will repair it for free, which is pretty great. If you don't choose to go with the brush head subscription, then there's a 1-year warranty. Within that time, they will again repair it if there's a problem with it, and outside that warranty time, they'll still repair it, but they may charge between £15 to £20 for that repair. My conclusion is that this is living up to everything I expected of it. I have very high standards, obviously. Being CEO of Buy Me Once, we're trying to find the best solutions, the best designed products in the world. This is, I would say, one of the nicest designs I've ever seen, certainly of a toothbrush, but just in general. They've really thought about every aspect of the design, not just of the brush, but of the case, but importantly of the entire business model, and that's why this is a Buy Me Once product.